going, 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 going live. I'm live. Okay. So yeah, Jon Jones himself is quite in the media lately. He's basically talking a lot regarding the UFC not giving him enough money to fight Francis Ngannou. And there's a big hoo-ha about everything. But all I can say regarding this is, my gosh, Jon Jones is one clever dude, man. One clever guy. He has played this card perfectly. He knows deep down in his heart. I mean, he's watched. Seriously, here is where he is at, and this is no lie, right? And people will call me crazy. I don't care. And this is the truth, and this is the reality, right? Now, he's at that point where Anderson Silva was when he fought Chris Weidman. He needs a break, or not a break, but he wants fun fights because, quite frankly, he needs something to get him upwards. Because what's happening is the level of competition has caught up, and there's too much film on him. So everybody knows his weaknesses, everybody knows his strengths. He's fighting light heavyweights. He's not even fighting light heavyweights. A lot of Anthony Smith, a middleweight. Other fighters, Gustafsson. Well, he's a 205, but who was that? Thiago Santos. He was a middleweight, and they all went 5 rounds. And the thing is, it's all catching up with him. You know what I mean? Years and years and years of abusing his body. He has, say what you want, he's abused his body, taking, coke, etc. I don't know. That's his own, but, I don't, that's his choice. That's his choice. But I'll be honest, it's all caught up to him. And Dominic Reyes, the previous fight, is just clearly showing it. He beat him. Dominic Reyes beat him. And he's thinking, you know what, I need something that will basically make me further my career to the next level. Because he was thinking he's going to go on a rampage and beat all the next level of guys, you know what I mean, all the next generation. He didn't realize that they were evolving as quick as him. Anthony Smith, I mean, he went 4 or 5 rounds. Thiago Santos, he could have probably, to be honest with you, regardless what you want to say, he definitely, he went the 4 or 5 rounds. You know what I mean? Even with the broken ACL, with the wobbly leg, the guy couldn't stand on his leg yet. A wobbly leg, and he went the 4 or 5 rounds. Man, it was sick to watch, to be honest with you. And Jon Jones played the wrong game plan in that fight. And I think is definitely caught up to him. I think he was doing roids in the past. I think it was, the whole picogram thing. Why is it in his body? I mean, let's be honest, he must have been on a cycle. I mean, evidence, why, number one, why is it in his body? And you know what? Whenever you've got a guy who's always got compulsive problems, etc., 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 you've constant problems, and you keep on going, oh, you know what? It's okay. You know what I mean? He might be telling the truth. He might be telling the truth. He might be doing this. No, once bitten, twice is shy. You can't trust him. He's not trustable. Although, closer people to him he might be trustworthy to them. I don't know, and I'm sure he will be. But I'm digressing now. I'm not here to judge him in terms of his personality, etc., and all that. But as a trustworthy person, in terms of what we've seen, I mean, I can clearly see. I would say, yeah, he has taken the rides in the past, and he probably was, on a cycle off them. That's why eventually, they found picograms in his samples. Um, so yeah, Dominic Reyes beat him convincingly. So now he won first round, second round, third round. Then the other two rounds after that, clearly, I mean, he was confused. He didn't know what to. The only reason they gave him a pound, he was saying that the takedowns mattered, but even with the takedowns, he nullified it by off his back straight away. So what it is now Jon Jones realizes that basically this new generation, they've got his number. Now even Jan Blakovic, he has got his number. He's a good fighter. He's not the same guy who fought. Who did Jan Blakovic fight the previous fight? It was a rematch, wasn't it? He fought in this particular fight and he knocked him out. And the intricacy, if you've noticed in terms of the striking, that it has improved in Jan Blakovic's amazement is pretty good. And Jon Jones has realized, damn, you know what? I've got these killers on me right now. If I fight Dominic Reyes, it's going to be a tough fight, 5 rounds. If I fight Jan Blakovic, damn, I'm going to be stuck here as well because this guy's improved. So he's thinking, you know what? Is it really worth it right now? You know what? I'll try to go. I'll take on Francis Ngannou for a huge amount of money. So he's thought, let's go at it, and he's pushed it out. Now, obviously, he's asked for like about 30 million allegedly, or what? Deontay Wilder money, dude. Come on, man. Be honest. Realistically, you're not likely gonna get that. You threw that out there. You threw that out there. Deontay Wilder money allegedly from that's what Dana White is saying. And on this occasion, I do, I have to kind of admit that, Dana might be right on this particular occasion. And not sure about the text messages, but to be honest with you, in terms of all the crazy stuff that's happened with Jon, I'm just assessing it as from an objective person. I can't say that Dana wouldn't have been fair, because Dana is still saying, I like the guy, I hope him good. I even said I'll show him the books and stuff like that, but he doesn't care about the books. He was saying he wants a big amount of money. So he's basically said he's vacating the title and he's going to fight Izzy next year, and that's it. You know what? That's a perfect thing for him to do. It's a perfect thing because, quite frankly, he lost that fight against Dominic Reyes. He definitely did, right? And if he continues to fight, he hasn't got that same aura of invincibility that he did once have. He hasn't got it anymore. There's no way. Everybody knows his weaknesses. I mean, sure, he hasn't. He's got a good chin, and got to give him credit where credit's due. But in terms of ability to get beat, he's gonna have to go through a few wars. So if he wants Deontay Wilder money, I don't think he's gonna get it. Obviously he's not gonna get Deontay Wilder money, but he's vacating it, and I think that is the best thing for him to do, because he will get beat. He will get beat by if he fights Dominic Reyes second time, he will get beat. He knows that. That's why he wanted to fight Jan Blakovic. But the problem was he probably wasn't going to get paid that much. And then he was, I think, that was, Francis Ngannou, come on, man. If a price is right, that's what he's saying. Deontay Wilder money. Deontay Wilder money, he's saying. He can then go crazy and, do something about it. He's either too clever or he's too crazy. And I think the stalemate that he's doing right now, I think is perfect, really, because it doesn't. He's not going to do anything else. He's not going to get out of it. And I think it's just not good for him. The current state of MMA, even if he fights Ngannou, he will lose. He will definitely lose. Hence why he was asking for a huge amount of money. He was asking for it. I'm not going to deny Dana, because Dana said himself, he's, like, there is some truth in that. I do believe that, because even now he's not trashing him. You know what I mean? He's not trashing him. So yeah. So I gave. So what now? What now for Jon Jones? What's the best thing for him to do? I do think it's best for him to wait till 2021. And now he's in the public eye now, and he's positioning himself. That he's doing the thing with he's helping out in terms of the riots, stopping riots from happening in businesses, and from getting damaged. That's a good job. That is a good job. I can't hate on a person for that. There is no doubt about it. I'm not a hater. So what he's doing is a good thing. Yeah, his public persona has taken a hit. There's no doubt about it. I still do not trust him as a person. Come on, the amount of things that he's done is unbelievably. It's quite a lot. And then even when you hear like Dominic Reyes, Gustafsson, etc., and everybody else, when they're talking about, okay, you know what, when you're waiting to fight Jon, etc., he will come in on his time, he will do this on that time, etc., etc. He doesn't really give a damn about anybody. And he's kind of like a Hulk Hogan. So he plays this very, very close to himself. But the thing is, eventually it will catch up to him, man. And I think it has caught up to him. That's the thing. And I think that's why he's getting out what he needs to. And I think that's the perfect thing for him to do, which he's doing. He's vacating it. He's going to big his name up right now. Then he's going to fight Izzy next year. And I think, that's the perfect thing for him to do. And I think Izzy's going completely the wrong way about it, because I don't think Izzy's going to beat him. I really don't. I don't think Izzy. I think Izzy is too skinny for him. I think his wrestling is not up to par. His striking, he hasn't got the knockout power. I just don't feel it. I just don't see it, to be honest with you. I just don't see his knockout power. Sure, he lands it. When he lands it, then, if he lands a correct punch, then by all means he knocks them out. But no, I haven't seen anything extraordinary. I don't see him like an Anderson Silva. I really don't. Although he has beaten Anderson Silva. But the thing is, I just think in terms of wrestling, Jon's a better wrestler. And not only that, I think you can be a bit reckless at times as well. I think that's where you go wrong. But yeah, I don't see you. I think if I was Jon Jones, if don't take any fights. If it was Jon Jones' management, don't take any fights unless it's for a big high pay. Um, yeah, just don't bother because quite frankly, you're gonna lose. you, you're gonna lose, and then fight Izzy next year, man, and get that sorted. You know what I mean? That will be a good super fight, and it will be good for you. Um, yeah, but if you don't do that, you will lose to Jan Blakovic or who's the other guy? Dominic Reyes beat you, man. Come on, he beat you. Hands down. Anyway, that's it from me. Peace out. Peace.